Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Conformant, back with another video to exactly talk about what has just come out in the bi-weekly update hosted by Yoel. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I did check a couple times and I forgot each time immediately after. But it is August 17th, so let's talk about what just came out in the bi-weekly update for the Kin Foundation. So first, we have the blockchain team, which is currently focused on an anti-spam solution. This is to kind of help ensure that we don't get a lot of spam on the blockchain and also allow for the fee-less model that Ted has talked about in, a couple different places. The team is currently looking into a static fee model, a dynamic fee model based on demand, and IOTA, I believe it's pronounced IOTA. I didn't look that one up, should have. But an IOTA model based on solving cryptographic puzzles to send transactions. Now, all of this relates back to developing the concept of proof of authority. In this model that they've laid out, they are currently looking at how the priority will be given to different transactions, and in this model, priority will be given to transactions coming from digital apps, ensuring that everything in the ecosystem can run efficiently. Transactions coming from other sources will be given a lower priority, but this just, make sure that all of our applications and all of the transactions and dispersal of kin will go as efficiently and as smoothly as possible. The team has also been working on making account creation simpler. The way it worked was that it would take 3 transactions on the blockchain to create an account. They've now gotten that down to 2, which may not sound crazy, but when you can cut out a third of the time it takes for you to add new users, something that we're doing every day, and as the app becomes kind of more fully developed and really starts getting into its own, hundreds of thousands, huge numbers of people will be joining every day, and that's why it's so important to take even that little bit of a third of a bit of increase. As for the Kinit team, the team that we all know and love, making the great app which allows us to get our precious kin, they're currently working on backup and restore functions, so if you have the app, you are aware that if you were to go to a new phone and re-download the app, there'd be no way to transfer your wallet. If you were to lose your phone, if anything bad really were to happen to your phone, you wouldn't be able to carry that kin over with you. But they are working on that right now. The way it will work is that on re-download of the app, the user will be asked if they want to restore their app data, at which point their balance and transaction history will be recovered, which will happen through the steps of the user answering a security question, then looking into a security email, which will have a QR code, which will be able to decrypt the account and put it back onto your new device. This will ensure that, no matter what happens, your kin will be with you, which is a great feature, definitely something that we need and that people will be very, very happy to have. Also in the Kinit app, next week, users will start getting TrueX earn opportunities, along with some extra polls and quizzes that they said were added last week, but that they should start showing up more frequently. So, since the app came out a month ago, exactly today, if I'm remembering correctly, they posted some stats for us to look at. If you saw my last video, you saw how I was talking about how there have now been 100,000 accounts created. I realized that was incorrect because I think I said it was on the Kin 2 blockchain when really it was on the Kin 1 blockchain, but I am just starting out, so I'm doing my best to keep everything in order. But as for the Kinit app, Kin 2 blockchain, the statistics that we have so far, 14,000 users in total. Out of that 14,000, 11.3 completed the verification process. Again, out of that 14,000. It's all out of that 14,000. 10.2 thousand completed their first task, which is huge. I mean, even just from the get-go, that's, a little bit over 60% of people who downloaded, more than 60% of people who downloaded are automatically jumping into it and getting that first task done, which is a huge deal. There have been 292,000 transactions made so far on the blockchain. On average, there are 15,000 transactions a day. Now, that does include all the digital apps running on it. That is still a huge, huge deal. And in the last 10 days alone, there were between 3,000 to almost 6,000 daily active users completing at least one task every day. So we can tell here, a month in, we're already seeing great results. The numbers are looking great, and everything is just really looking up for us here in the Kinit ecosystem. There's a new team in the Kin Foundation, the developer platform team, who have now set out the 3 layers of the Kin ecosystem as a whole. Bigger than just the Kin ecosystem, which is confusing, but it'll make sense when I say it, hopefully. The first layer is the Kin blockchain. developed by the blockchain team. The second layer atop of that is the developer platform team, who is building the Kin SDK. And on top of that is Kinit and the ecosystem teams that are using the SDK to build their product. So it's like a sandwich of incredible technological achievement. The developer platform team is building the Kin SDK, as well as a platform for anyone who was looking to integrate it. They're building it out-of-the-box features with partners integrating Kin, so they really believe that they're doing something new. And they wanted to announce that developers looking to integrate the Kin SDK can expect the platform to be working in order by mid-Q4. So by the end of the year, developers will be able to integrate Kin into their app, which is a huge deal, a huge step forward, and really just shows the rate at which we're progressing, which is very fast. The developer platform team is also the group of people working with the developer program. They are working as a full-fledged service to help out all of the 40-some applicants who got accepted, who will be building their applications within the Kin ecosystem. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this Kin Biweekly Update for August 17th, 2018. Thank you to Yoel, the community manager, for posting it. If I'm saying your name wrong, please correct me. If you guys would like to find me on other platforms, on Reddit and on Twitter, I am the Kinformant, TheKinformant, and thank you to those of you who have already interacted with my Twitter account. I joined 2 days ago, and all I've received so far is people giving love and being happy that there's someone else kind of joining the community to help be a part of it. So, thank you all very much for everything you guys are doing and all the positive feedback. Let me know what you think about this, and I will see you all later.